10, 9.
Work of Genius is a docudrama-style reality show that explores the mind, heart, and souls of fine art painters. The diverse and extremely talented painters will compete for 12 weeks in a series of mini-challenges, from crayons to chalks, pencils to watercolors, from sketching to sandcastle. Each episode will feature and highlight one artist and their background and culture.
6.
For their main challenge each episode, the artist will submit an original painting, as you, the viewer at home, gets to decide the outcome by voting for your favorite artist. You've been chosen. Whoa! Yeah! And introducing our beautiful host, Cindy Taylor.
This major challenge is about drip painting, because today we're paying an homage to Jackson Pollock, one of the greatest American artists of the 20th century.
Now let's meet the artists. Ekaterina Danilova, Cesar Santos, Bobby Fernando, Barry Gross, Dan Henigman, Ako A. Young, Alex Morales, Kasia Sichon, Claudia LaBianca, S. Ross Brown, Tim Petrenick, Talia Rodriguez. The chosen 12 will be guests at the luxurious Eden Rock Renaissance. No judges, no eliminations.
Oh my God! 2, 1, and put your brushes down. The challenge is over. Now, are you guys ready?
My name is Ryan Jacobs, and welcome to Jungle Island here in beautiful Miami, Florida. I'm going to take these phenomenally talented young artists on a backstage private VIP tour.
We no need no pot, we no need no coke, we no need no pot, we no need no drugs.
My name is Cindy Taylor. I'm half American, half South American. My mother was from Paraguay. My dad's from Clarksburg, West Virginia. And I'm lucky enough to be a part of this project, which at the beginning seemed like a job. And now I realize, just by being with them and sharing the first day, that it's definitely going to be an experience of a lifetime.
We're going to set up a private interaction with one of the world's most dangerous animals. I don't know if they're ready for it, but ready or not, here we come. Put your backs flat against your chairs and open your hands palm up so she can see that you're not holding anything. Let's go somewhere safe. Come on.
This particular cassowary weighs 135 pounds, and she stands at over 6 feet tall. It's a pretty big bird. Looks much like a dinosaur's legs here, and that inner nail is long, curved, and hooked, just like a velociraptor's would be. And they have 1,500 pounds of kicking force, so they can break your bones. All right, you guys can go ahead and relax.
Today, our artist will have to draw a sketching of a parrot within 4 minutes, right, John?
4 minutes.
So are you guys ready? Yes. Go.
Cuando el animal está en movimiento, se van quedando como
flash.
grabadas, como que en tu cabeza vas registrando.
He says there, is it hard because they're moving all the time?
Well, for this, it's nice. It would be hard if I wanted to make a stiff parrot. I'm using this moment to take advantage of their movement, actually, and make flow-through lines.
Are you planning on putting color in the painting?
No, I just kind of keep it simple.
No color. I love it. It's only 2 minutes left. I love that you just captured the face.
Well, that's where all the expression is. That's where the movement is. I wish I can get him to like stay in, a weird position.
The Native American astrology, I'm in the Hawk clan, so I'm the falcon, and then my spiritual animal is also owl, so I'm obsessed with any kind of bird. My spiritual animal is a horse.
I'm looking at both birds and I can't decide which one you did.
I was starting with this guy, but he was doing flips.
You know what? That's what I thought, because of all the colors.
Yeah,
it
they
seems
are
like you
all
mixed the two.
mixed together. Just threw them together. So.
You told me you painted fast, but that's...
Yeah, it's done.
Guys, almost done. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna see what they were able to do in only 4 minutes. Are you guys ready?
I started boxing because I used to play baseball, like, many kids do. And I didn't know my father was looking out the window. And this kid was bad, he hit a hit through third base. I got the ball, he pushed me. He wanted to be safe, So he pushed me aside. Next day, he took me to a boxing gym. He's like, you know what? You're gonna be here you know, 7 days a week until you learn how to fight and lose the fear. It became kind of like a second passion, so I could do both things now. When I went to Italy, like I said before, I met my wife, Valentina. So I decided to make her into the shape of my island, Cuba.
Really? You kidding? Now I need to use the restroom. My father died 20 years ago today, and he was an artist. He was a painter as well. In Sicily. My name is Claudia La Bianca. I am from Italy. I was born as an artist. I'm an artist. I will die as an artist. I'm a filmmaker. Charlie Chaplin was a great person. He was very melancholic as a character because it's all about, you know, there's no words. It's just images and expression of the body. I think everybody should love themselves. Especially when you're a kid. That's what we were supposed to teach kids, to love themselves and then love the rest of the world. There is not a difficult aspect of being an artist. So if you actually are lucky to understand that you're an artist, you don't have to be afraid of anything. Best speech of the year, Claudia La Bianca.
I was sick as a child, had a very high-grade fever from spinal meningitis. Ever since that point, I saw figures in my head, colors, different scenes. I see scenes probably every 3 or 4 minutes in my mind. And it took me the majority of my life to be able to dictate, you know, the visions that came out of my head and to put them on canvas. And a lot of it was to so I could show my mom.
We've been chosen.
Really. Unbelievable. Thank you. I mean, I'm beside myself.
I'm Bobby Ferdano.
Where are you from?
Kansas City, Missouri. Born and raised.
My dad was an avid art collector, you know, and the first times when I was a child and I saw the works of Dali on my father's wall. And I'm like, oh my God, you know, and he opened my mind up to so many different things.
My name's Tim Petrinick, and I'm from a small town outside of Buffalo, New York, originally. I kind of feel like I have a good shot.
I prefer to kind of just paint how I want to paint.
Mick Jagger is based on the song Painted Black by the Stones, and that's kind of meant to just capture like the depth and the darkness.
When I started listening to Dark Side of the Moon and Pink Floyd, it was interesting because my work kind of started to take a life of its own.
Went to school in Indiana, small private Christian school.
And I went from having no curfew to having, gosh, a curfew, be in bed, by, or not in bed, but in the dorms at midnight, no drinking, no smoking, which is good.
Was in a really, really bad jet ski accident.
My leg snapped. I mean, both bones between my knee and my ankle broke. And it was a blessing. There was firemen training that day in the ocean, and they came right around like 50 minutes later, and they drug me into shore.
My biggest motivation as an artist to capture emotion, to capture reality, to capture something that somebody's going to relate to, react to, and feel something when they look at it.
Sí sé que yo quiero ganar. A eso vine, ganar. Es mi idea.
Mi nombre es Alex Morales, soy de Uruguay. Un pintor puede ser un excelente pintor y no un artista. Y un artista puede ser un excelente artista y no ser un buen pintor. Los que la juntaron son los grandes maestros. Los que quedaron son los que llegaron a ser excelentes artistas y excelentes pintores. Unieron eso y quedaron por siempre.
Vivo en Nueva York hace 2 años.
Despertar pasión en generaciones futuras, como me pasó a mí cuando yo tenía 14, 15 años. Ver libros de arte, enamorarme del arte, de la pintura, la admiración por esos genios.
Tengo mi hijo más pequeño, se enfermó y tuve que venir a este país por él, para estar con él.
I was obligated to come here, you could say. My youngest child is ill, and I had to come for him to receive treatment.
My name is S. Ross Brown. I'm an artist. Been painting seriously for a little over 30 years.
Historically,
You don't see a lot of dignified images of black people. You don't get a lot of historical relevance when it comes to the black race, and I didn't even know about black art until I was well into college. This is an Egyptian hieroglyphic. It's representing the eye of God. You see the eye in the pyramid, and you have the sun coming up, and it just represents the time when Akhenaten was ruler of Egypt.
And very, very quickly, what's the hardest thing? Coming up with the idea or executing it?
I'd say coming up with the idea. Once you have the skill, the execution is a breeze. I teach patients in the hospital art as a therapeutic and diversionary tool, all ages. You know, I just finished a workshop for young adult survivors of cancer.
Who do you think is going to win this competition?
I made this hat just for this audition, and because it's, you know, the Cherry Blossom Festival, why not, right? Having financial independence. I think this is incredibly challenging for artists. I have another artistic job that I do, but still you have to freelance so many jobs, juggling, and then at the end, when you're finished doing all those jobs, when you come home, you're a little bit tired. So that's quite challenging, I think, for a lot of artists. Well, I was just sitting here and I was looking at this ship over there, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna do a little ship, little humble ship, and just waiting for the ocean to take it away because it's part of it. So I can't wait.
So you don't mind it's gonna be washed off in a couple minutes?
No, not at all. Why not? I went to Costa Rica and I swam with a dolphin. It was one of the incredible experiences. It was a suicidal dolphin, though, so even though it was beautiful, it was also very sad. It was 4 hours, and it just makes me think about my connection with animals. I've always connected with animals.
Daniel Henigman. I was raised in Europe and South America, in France and Brazil. My sister is an artist. We work together on large projects, murals, size of buildings, interiors, and all that. She's more, we're both like the black sheep. She's all tattooed up, rock and roll.
I want people to be happy. I want it to be joyful, you know. It can have slight happy moods or maybe a little bit melancholy, but I don't want anything negative. I don't want anybody feeling anything negative with anything that comes out of me.
Hello there.
Hello, Diva.
So tell us, what is this?
What's it look like? You tell me.
Okay, let me see. It's a mermaid.
No, it's not. Obviously, it's, you know, the birth of Venus. Simple, easy, quick.
See, but I don't know those things. I'm kidding.
Well, we're here to teach you.
That's why I'm here.
I'm ready to scream. Woo! Is that what you want me to do? I teach art as well, yeah, and I do gallery events in my studio. We just had a big open house last Friday where other artists were coming in to meet. Hola niños, ¿cómo están? Yo me llamo Talia Rodríguez. Yo soy una artista de Miami y este es mi estudio.
The minute you pick up a paintbrush, to me, I grow, I learn. You have to push yourself and see what's going to come out of something that you didn't normally expect. It teaches me something every time.
What was your inspiration to create this?
She's a mermaid goddess of the sea. I found a little piece of rope in the ocean, so I thought she was bound by love, forgotten love or lost love. She's definitely trapped by this big bubble, and her fish are coming to set her free.
Would you say that this represents the goddess in you?
Definitely. I think we all have a goddess or God inside of us. I think God transcends that through you, and, you know, it speaks to me, yeah.
So I totally understand if you change your mind, but I'm HIV positive. I have been for over 24 years. I had a heart attack.
We have to put more education about art and the meaning of it in our lives. And it's all around us. This is another, you know, avenue of art.
What exactly exactly popped into your mind when you started creating this image?
This is really, really simple. This is Herman, the sea creature. He watches over everyone in the sea.
Does Herman really exist?
Get out of here!
What's the name of your piece?
The Ascension.
Why all the masks, Barry?
There's many facades in life, and this is rising the tree of life, ascending the tree of life. So we get knowledge to get to heaven or peace.
I've been in the United States for a long time, and I felt so incredibly empowered by being an American citizen, going through, I would say, changing of my personality in a way, coming from communist country to a beautiful, wonderful democracy that we have. And it's just been so empowered by that.
We create different things in different styles. We express ourselves in different manner. We create with our hands or how we think. So it can be visual, it can be emotional, it can be, you know, I write poetry, that's an art.
If I had to name this, in my humble opinion,
Yes, absolutely.
I would call it Heartpuss. How would you call this piece?
Well, we are absolutely talking about positivity in art. That's my face.
It looks really nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go. Hey guys, we're here today ready for the next big challenge. And of course, it will all take place right here on this beautiful beach. The difference is that the artists won't have paints or brushes to work with. Because today, the beach will be their canvas. And all they have is 3 minutes. Are you guys ready? Then let's get started. Let the magic begin. And stand right in front of it. Come with me. We're gonna go around and take a look at what they've done.
So I have some bad news.
What do you mean?
You've been chosen.
Whoa! Yeah! My name is Ako. Ako means rising, and Eyong means voice. So my name's been Rising Voice. Yeah! I have an Isuzu rodeo. I live in it. Some people may look at it as suffering, but you know what? It's part of the fun, you know?
See that right there?
Yes.
That's my Bible.
Let God know that I am asking to win the competition. God didn't speak to the darkness. He didn't say, oh, darkness disappeared. He said to the light, let there be light. And when the light came, he took the darkness away.
So join us and our celebrity guests, Carlos Navarro, Lorena Fejo, Stephen Bauer, Lou Gossett Jr., Suzanne Summon, Will Stein, Nate Campbell, Tim Hardaway, and Nestor Torres for this truly unique and original series as we experience the minds of the creative process, work of genius, a once-in-a-lifetime celebration.
Structured settlements and annuities set up years ago may not fit your current financial situation. Need cash now to pay bills, buy a home, or pay for a college tuition? Freedom Financial Solutions can get your cash now. Don't wait. Call 1-877-227-4354 to turn your future payments into cash today. We have the lowest rates in the industry, and we're here to help you get the cash you need. Freedom Financial Solutions, providing new solutions for a new beginning.